He say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not. Shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your wills and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the mind, you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Happy Friday! Happy Friday! How many of y'all going out tonight? How many of y'all went to the hair salon and nail salon today? How many of y'all went out to get your pretty on? And how many men went to the barber shop to get your handsome on? How many of y'all did that? I know, Barbie Tina, I know you did that. You always pretty and you men are always handsome and all this and that. Chappelle, Barbie girl Tina, Miss T, okay? Shantastic, the Fantastic is in the building. GW, Joe Jenkins, Melissa Tina, okay? LaKeisha Michelle, Hair Options, Rhoda. All right. Miss Fat, what's going on, baby? Ruby, all righty, that's what I'm talking. Pink Ice, Tay, Tab, Judith, Marsha, Tanika. Oh my goodness, I'm telling Kelly and her Ruth, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got to get this stuff. And Melissa, come on in, Tina. Come on in. Y'all come on in here. Rhoda, y'all come on in here. Because y'all know, right? We got to get this thing going. We got to get it going. But you know what, y'all? Before we do, y'all know. Y'all ready? Hey, America, how you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all beautiful black people out there. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all some beautiful black people. White people too. Y'all some beautiful people. I mean, it's like night and day. White and black, just beautiful, just 24/7. Just make the whole world spin. I love my white folks, my white sisters, my black sisters, my Asian sisters. All y'all just some beautiful people. People are beautiful. We just don't always act it, but we are beautiful. All right, we are. And I ain't pulling your string. No, I really mean that. I really mean that. Small Fry, what's going on, Small Fry? Happy Friday. What y'all doing today? I came on early today. Basic mom. Ain't no other way to be. You know, my mama, I was talking smart to my mama earlier today, y'all. Now I'm almost 50 years old. Why my mama tell me she gonna come over here and knock me in my goddamn mouth? Zena, you can't come over here and knock me in my goddamn mouth. Because, Zena, you live 30 minutes away from me. And you don't drive. Ooh-wee. I told my mom, I said, well, come on, do it then. I was like, what's up? Because you can get these hands too. She was like, bring your crazy ass over here and take me to the goddamn store. I took her to the store. You know, you just never get too old for your mama. But when I was back home, I was talking shit again. I was doing it the right way. You talk shit when you are ways from them, so they won't backhand you. I still get backhand. If I say something to my mama still will backhand me and still be whipping up her goddamn cornbread like she ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the holidays, we be arguing in the kitchen, cooking and stuff like that. And see, my mama call me out my name in a minute. That's why I'm tough. That's why I can take the shit that y'all dish at me. Cause Zena said it first. Zena be like, move your fat ass out the way. All you do is sit up there and just always just fucking up everything. And I just be like, you told me to do it though. But you told me to do it though. Okay, yeah, but you told me to do it though. Don't tell me to do something you don't want to do. Don't you tell me what not to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I said, well, I may be fat, but at least I don't. She said, at least you don't what? I was gonna say, at least I don't, whatever. And I see your show. I said, and I'm grown. I say what the I want to say. I was over the phone when I said that to her like that. And then she was like, she was quiet. Then she was like, did you get this? Did you get that? I said, well, I took you to the store. You the one who went in there. I don't go in the store with her. She take all day in the damn grocery store. I don't go in the store with her. Zena, I don't go in the store with you. Why you cuss me out when you forget shit at the damn store? I don't understand why I got to get cussed out when you forget the shit. You the one went in there. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I thought it was you. So you so used to cussing me the hell out for not getting the right shit when I go to the store for you, that when I take you to the store and you actually go in there and forget the shit, you still cuss me out. Well, who does that? Zena? Zena does that. That's who do that. You know what I'm saying? Then talk about some, oh, you got a foul mouth. Where the fuck you get that foul mouth from? I just looked at her. Yeah, I just looked at her. She said, where the fuck I get that foul mouth from? Foul mouth asking me a question. I just looked at her. I was like, you really want to know where I got it from? She was like, don't be a smart ass. You know, all that kind of stuff. That's whatever. But she back at home, and I'm back talking my shit about her, okay? Because she can't do shit with us, America. She can't backhand me now. She can't cuss me out now because I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Zena, okay? You can talk your shit over there. I got you your Budweiser. Sit there, drink your Budweiser because you're a beer drinker and mind your business and listen to your oldies but goodies and talk your shit on the phone with your sister and talk shit about me and everybody else in the family because that's what the fuck y'all do. Okay. Yeah, we got them in the family too. My mom, my auntie Carl over there. The other night, I was over there. She called over there, girl. She didn't know I was there, girl. She said, what? My mama. Now, they some gossiping asses. Old ass gossiping golden girl asses. Talk about my uncle. Because, you know, my uncle got put out, right? You know, I had put his ass out because he was living with my mama. And so he got put out, y'all. He got put out the house. He one of those black sheep of the families. Like, everybody don't want him around the family, especially when it's the holidays and everybody get to drinking and then somebody always got to get to fighting. And then it's always that auntie that be talking about something. That's why she don't want him over there because he don't know how to hold his liquor. But every year he's still over there. That one. Anyway, he was there, right? And he was the one that be talking shit and getting drunk and want to fight and all that kind of shit because he can't hold his shit, right? So he sits up there and my cousin, I think she's my second cousin. She's my mother's first cousin or something. However, she's a cousin, okay? And she was letting him live there, right? So I got cussed out by my auntie and my mama. Because my cousin called me, was like, yeah, you know, because his name, I'm just going to say Rufus. You know Rufus told cuz to suck his you-know-what when she asked for his rent, right? So I told my cousin, I said, well, I would have told cuz to suck my you-know-what too. If I've been living there rent-free for 10 years and all of a sudden you going to ask me for some rent. So my cousin started laughing. So my auntie calls over there and tell my mama, you know, your damn daughter sit up there talking about some, she would have told him to suck her you-know-what if she had one too. My mom said, you know, that's just an ignorant old heifer. You know, I don't know what's wrong with her. She just always got something negative to say. I ain't got nothing negative to say. How the hell you gonna ask for some rent 10 years when you ain't been asking for no goddamn rent? If you ain't asked for no rent for me in 10 motherfucking years, and then you come to my door talking about I want some rent, I'll be like, suck my dick. got cussed out, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all, you gonna ask for rent after 10 years and not getting rent. Anyway, so he told my cousin to suck his you know what. Well, that did it for her. So she didn't have the heart to put him out. What she did was she sold the unit because it was in a duplex. Right here, we call them 2-family flats. I think in other places around the world, y'all call them duplexes. So, she sold it to the lady that lived downstairs because he lived on the upper level and the lady lived on the down level and lower level, and she bought it from my cousin, and so she ended up putting them out. And the sheriff came out there and threw his stuff out in the dumpster and everything else. And I'm like, okay, well. And then she called over there gossiping with my mama. Now, thank you for the super chat. Now, what the hell is you gossiping with my mama for when just, 10 years ago, a few years back when I put him out, because he was living with my mama. Because we have issues in our family like everybody else, okay? He had an issue with my mama, so he was over there. That's when I told y'all a few months ago about me having to leave work to almost catch a case. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, Zena, my mama, you ain't gonna be jumping up in my mama's face now. That just ain't what you go do. Okay. So, next thing you know, I put him out. My auntie spew venom all over my man. She one of those aunties that call down south and tell everything happened. And you ain't talked to them motherfuckers in like 20 years down there, but they know everything. Girl, you know she sit up there and put them out. Now, why she do family like that? You ain't supposed to do family like that. Let me tell y'all something. I put his ass out. He went to stay with her and her husband. Her husband put him out in less than 3 months. Put his stuff on the curb. Then she come over here with my mama house. She was like, yeah, you know, you was right. You know, you just was right. He just don't do right, you know. And I just tried to help him. And I'm just sitting up there looking at her like, as long as it's me, it's always something wrong. But as soon as it's her ass, now you want to come back and apologize. Y'all want my family. Y'all want my family. Y'all do. Y'all can have my family. I need a rich family. You know, I need somebody, rich people have more problems than a little bit. Look at R.KELLY, what he going through and all them rich people. Nah, that's okay. I keep the regular crazy ass Detroit family I got. I just keep them urban ass people. I tell you, I don't know what to do with it. But anyway, about my family woos, y'all understand what I'm going through. Y'all know what I'm going through. Y'all do that too. Y'all know that uncle that just can't hold his liquor. Just can't hold his liquor. I'm not going over my auntie house this year. I am not. I told my mama, don't even fix your mouth to ask me to go. Don't fix your mouth to ask me to tell you. Don't fix your mouth to ask me to take you or nothing like that. I'm not. I'm not dealing with that foolery. I'm not. And then he get in my face. You just think you all that. You just think you are. Let me tell you, just think you ain't think y'all could have got me a job out there at the plant. Y'all didn't want me working out there. Pretty much. Pretty much. You would embarrass us pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much why we didn't get you in at the plant. Everybody at the plant but me. Pretty much. Okay. Why? Because maybe you will get out there and fuck everything and have babies all over the place and have these women fighting, you know, just like when he was staying with my mama. Y'all, it was 3 bitches out there throwing his shit out. He had clothes at her house, and then had a man with a shotgun coming up the street at him. Honest to God, y'all, this happened all in the same day, in the same 20 minutes. They were still out there throwing his stuff. 2 girls throwing his shit on my mama lawn. me and my mama just looking, we just shaking the head like, she like, you know good, motherfucker. She just throwing shit. I'm just looking at her like, looking at him like I just want to just really beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to catch a domestic charge or whatever. So I just looking at both these women throwing his shit all over there. I guess he thought I was going to help him pick it up, but I wasn't going to help him pick shit up. He was like, you just going to stand your fat ass there and look? Yeah, sure is. As a matter of fact, if I had something to eat, I'd be eating while I'm watching. I sure am. I'm just going to sit here and watch. And then next thing you know, a man come knocking at the door. Look, next thing you know, a man come knocking at the door with a shotgun. My mama, y'all, I had to take him a box. We didn't have nothing. What I can think of. I had to take him a box, y'all. And then he was like, y'all, let me tell you what happened. I took his ass a box. The reason why I took a box and not a blanket or a towel was because I ran out the house and just grabbed something because somebody was saying something happened to him, right? So I'm thinking like he got shot. You know, this is Detroit, right? I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, no matter how fucked up they is, they still yours, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Man, when I got on the scene, police was all around this motherfucker, right? Y'all, I'm not making this shit up. I am not making this shit up. Get on the scene. His ass, police all around him, cause his ass in the middle of the street naked. Why the hell is you naked? Oh shit. Messed around with some woman and her husband came home and his ass had to jump out the damn shower window, running up the street naked. People was calling the goddamn police. I said, you know what? I just can't deal with his ass, y'all. I can't. And he the type, if I have him on the show, as crazy as America is, y'all will love that nigga. Y'all, cause y'all, people out there crazy. Y'all will love that nigga cause he crazy as hell. Crazy. I said, why was you messing around with this married woman? Her husband came home with a shotgun. His ass was in the shower. What make you think if you messing around with somebody's wife that you should be comfortable enough to take a shower? Well, shit, I was taking a shower over there all goddamn month long. I had to, girl, look, he had to wrap up, take this nigga to my auntie house where his clothes was. It's just, y'all, and he older than me, y'all. That's the whole thing. He older than me. And I had to go through all this stuff. You can't make this stuff up with my family. You cannot. You cannot make this stuff up with my family. My family heard about him finna get evicted. So when I was moving my mother a few weeks ago, and I had told y'all, remember I was gone for a few days because I was helping my mother move. And I'm sitting up there helping my mama move, right? I'm helping her ass move. So I asked my cousin and my aunt who lives near my mother at the time where she was moving from. So I said, well, they was so scared that it was this uncle that they ass was like, nope, we finna go to bed. It's late. I gotta get up in the morning, click. I was like, what the fuck? All I asked them was, can I take a few bags? I had my SUV, right? So I had it filled up. I put down the third layer. I filled it all the way up or whatever. And I'm thinking my husband was at work, so it was just me and my daughter. And the movers moved the furniture. They did all the big stuff. So we just had the little knickknacks and stuff. So I said, okay, well, we just gonna fill this. This SUV is big enough. We gonna fill this stuff up. I'm gonna put down the third row. My uncle and my daughter is in the back seat, or my mother and my daughter in the back seat. My uncle in the front seat. Then we had some more stuff even in the back seat, right? Then my uncle tall. So this is my other uncle. So he couldn't fit, right? So I asked my cousin, I said, well, can you take 3-4 bags? Let me see. Let me see what you got. I said, well, why I got to come over to your house for you to examine my damn truck for you to just let 3 bags stay in your garage until the morning? Because I want to make room so my uncle can fit in there comfortably, right? So I could take him to their new place. They thought it was the other uncle, and they wanted to make sure that I wasn't dropping off none of his shit, so he won't be able to have no excuse to come to their house, and that he wasn't trying to move in. They was like, hell no. Then I called my other auntie. She was like, you know what? We getting a deck build, and they got material all in the backyard. I'm finna go to bed. Bye, click. I was like, what the hell? Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. So I had to go over to my aunt's house, the one that called my mama, and tell her everything about what I do wrong. Drop off 3-4 bags, go way back over there to pick my aunt up to take them way back to their new place. Man, I was so exhausted. It just didn't make no sense. But y'all can have my family though. This is just that's just my family. That's just my. You can't pick them. Don't judge me. I didn't ask to be in this family. If it was up to me, since everybody can be what they identify as, like the LGBT, I identify with rich people. So I don't understand why my bank account ain't reflecting what I identify as. I'm just saying. But anywho, welcome to Spittin' Fire, okay? And I'm just giving you all that about my crazy family. I tell you, you can't make this shit up. You can't make up Uncle Rufus. You cannot make him up, y'all. He is just who he's going to be, right? He is going to be who he's going to be. So, let me show y'all this. I am proud. We're not there yet. Y'all see what the goal is? We need 230 more just to get to 1,000. Okay? Because I told y'all that I wanted to be at 1,000 by today, by the end of the day. And I'm hoping that you guys help us get there. So if this is the link right here, and I'm going to put the link up. I'm going to put the link up in the chat. I'm going to pin it. Okay. I'm going to pin it in the chat. I copied it. It's in there right now. And then I'm going to pin it. Okay. So it's pinned, and you guys will be able to see it at the top. Y'all see that? Make sure y'all go over there and sign that petition, because you cannot, and for those of you who are new and don't know what that petition is, let me take a few moments, old people, and let me explain to the new people about what this petition is. Okay, so this petition is a young woman. You know that R.KELLY was at trial. And last Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday before, he was found guilty. And a lot of us, including myself, who have the transcripts, knew that the judge were giving some really bogus instructions for the jury. We believe the jury was bought and paid for, because I have been reading the defense transcript, and there is no way that you guys should be, he should have been convicted, okay, on any of those charges. They were bogus. And when you hear the transcripts of me reading, I normally read at the end of my commentary for the last 3 days, right? So she testified under oath that her mother pretended to be her, and that she took her to R.KELLY and told her to get as many pictures, explicit pictures, as she can for the R&B singer. Now, she said this under oath, and that her mother took her across state lines, and those there is trafficking. So she, under oath, implemented her mother in a crime as well. And we're asking the government not to just go after R.KELLY because he's a superstar, but if you really thinking you helping young women, if you really think that this is a case of trafficking, then you definitely need to arrest the mother as well, because she said it under oath. This is nothing that I made up. This is nothing that the people in the chat made up. This is the things that this young woman has said herself, R.KELLY. So we want the mother of R.KELLY arrested it, and we're trying to get over 1,000 signatures. We're very close or whatever. Yesterday, this was at 5 something. So you guys really did the damn thing overnight. You guys, there was over 200 and something, I think 60 plus signatures just from the last video I did into the video today. So you guys should give yourself a round of applause. This is really good. So hopefully we only need 232. By the end of the night, hopefully we'll be over at 1,000. So make sure you sign the petition. Have people that's in your family over the age of 18 sign the petition, and make sure you share it on all your social medias, and make sure they share it on theirs as well, because this petition is going to be printed out with a letter stating that she need to be brought up on justice, because the simple fact is, as R.KELLY had implemented her under oath during that particular trial. If we're going to crack down on it, we're going to crack down on everybody. Nobody's exempt. Okay, and this is what we're going to do, because if you lie on this man and he shouldn't be in jail and he is, and you implemented your mother, then if we want to believe that you're telling the truth, then your mother need to be going to jail. And you took an oath that you were telling the truth. The jury believed you, so therefore they should make sure they magnify the fact that you testified against your mother, and you were only asked about your mother, but you implemented her under oath. Okay, so let's get this going. Okay, let's get it, because it's definitely is needed. Okay, because you can't just say one person is guilty and the other is not. You can't just do that. We're not going to do that, right? We're not going to do that, because that is not cool. And we know that if you are guilty of a crime and you implement somebody else in that crime, that person's supposed to be brought up on charges. Well, the government is not being fair. They just wanted R.KELLY, and they want everyone else to be, left alone. Like, well, forget it. Well, the community, okay, because the judge said she didn't let R.KELLY out because for the safety of the community. Well, we don't feel that we are safe with Alice Clary out here, okay, considering the fact that her own daughter testified against her in open court under oath, okay, which caused a conviction, okay. So therefore, she had to been telling the truth to sit up there, get on a stand and say these things. No one put her mother's name in their mouth. She volunteered, said, and stated what all was said to do when it pertained to the R&B legend R.KELLY. I would not call him disgrace. I would not call him anything else. I think that he is a remarkable singer and everything else. Do he have his issues? I'm sure he does. That's something for him to deal with. But as far as being in jail and believing these particular people, he should not be in jail over these people. Maybe if it was someone else who was more credible, but not these people, especially anybody that hires Gloria Allred or do work with her or any affiliate with her is not someone that I would definitely trust. And considering the fact that these young women, okay, are writing books, getting book deals and things like that. And I think that that is a problem. You supposed to be a victim. You know what I mean? But you're going to write about your escapades with R.KELLY for profit. You know what I mean? And no one has said, for profit, no one has said all of the proceeds will go to help sexual assault victims. I don't want some of the proceeds. All of the proceeds, if it's not for you to make money, you should be able to donate all of the proceeds to Rain or anyone else, right, for trafficking, right? Because you want to make sure and show people that you're telling the truth. So why don't you donate all of the money, okay? But you don't see them doing that. You don't see them willing to donate all of their proceeds to help stop trafficking. As a matter of fact, they're doing more things. I heard some of them are getting movie deals. I would not be supporting no movies that any of these young women are in. I really would not. Because I just feel like it's just, it's a problem, right? It's a problem. So that is something that we need to, oh no, Emmett Till's, I'm trying to find Emmett Till's ones now. Because that's not it. That's the old one. That's the old one. I'm trying to find Emmett Till ones now. Because I wanted to tell you guys and show you guys. I forgot what I did with it. I wanted to tell you guys that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even save it. I'm sorry. Shoot. Shoot. I thought I saved it. But anyways, I'm going to just tell you myself because I can't even find it. You guys did the damn thing with the Emmett Till one. Emmett Till got way over 1,000. You guys did the damn thing. You guys want Carolyn Dunham going to jail. Y'all want her old butt in jail. So much so than Azriel. Mother. Them petitions, for some apparent reason, from last night to this night, I woke up, I was like, I had to put my glasses on and put them back on and take them off and put them back on again. Like, what the hell? Y'all did the damn thing. Keep pushing it. Keep telling people to sign it. You need to give yourselves a round of applause because Emmett Till, and especially the turn Keep R.KELLY on Stream, that is going towards 2,500. Yes. So you guys need to be happy. And that hasn't even been up as long as every other petition. So out of every petition, and even R.KELLY's is close to 1,000. You know, so I decided that I'm going to keep that up, okay? And I said that if you guys didn't show up or show out, you know, if I was only getting like 200 or 300 and it's been a week or whatever, I wasn't going to talk about it no more. But you guys have showed your behinds in the most positive, baby soft butt way. And I'm just as happy. You guys give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause for cultural obligation coming together to bring about a change. And that's exactly what we want to do. So the next step in these petitions is to keep them going as much as we possibly can. Of course, they're going to have to be an end. I'm going to get some professional assistance that's going to help me take it to the proper people so they can hear what we have to say about bringing an arrest with R.KELLY's mother, about putting R.KELLY music back on stream, and about bringing her arrest with Emmett Till's mother. Now, that is going to be the hardest one. I think between arresting Alice and Carolyn, arresting Carolyn is going to be really hard. Really hard. You know, because for one, she's a Caucasian woman. And they are going to like, you're not going to tell us to arrest one of our own. And this is why I always tell you guys, even when we ain't right sometimes, even when we ain't right, we don't want to be doing the stuff that we doing, slandering each other, because you know they don't slander. You don't see nobody white putting a petition out for another white person to be incarcerated unless it was something very bad. But something that happened years ago, they would let it be. They would let it be. They really would. They would let it be. They definitely would let it be. And we can't go for that. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We cannot go for that. We will not go for that. Okay? We will not go for that. Also, yeah, you guys showed up and showed out with all the petitions. I am so proud. I'm so happy. I'm really happy. I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep the petitions up. And we're going to keep it going. And we're going to keep it pushing. And we're going to tell people to sign it. And we're going to see what these changes are. If we have to get an attorney, we'll do that. We will do that. We will get a mouthpiece for us if we have to. Ain't no need for me to go in there. They're going to be like, you black ass, spitting fire. Your ass talk shit about the government all day. Bitch, you step foot on our grounds. I'll be like, bitch, I'm a taxpayer. I pay you, okay? I pay you. Anyway, but I don't want to go in there like that. So I'm going to go in there with a mouthpiece for us. Not for me. Not for you. Not for them. For us. For us. Right? For us. So, when we ready, because everything is timing. So, when we're ready, and it was a Friday, I was not going to go to Chase on a Friday because it is so packed. But I'm going to try Monday or Tuesday of next week. Go in there and try to see about an account. This is for the legal stuff that we need, okay? To push these petitions, to get an attorney, okay? And not only just to get an attorney for these petitions, but especially dealing with some R.Kelly stuff, okay? Because you're not going to just tell us, we see the transcript, and you're not going to just, I just have a problem with somebody effing over somebody in my face. Like, if you do that, do it in a way to which I can't comprehend or understand. Like, do it in such a way where you using so many legal terms that I just don't understand what you're saying. So I could be like, oh, well, I don't understand what you're saying no way, because you ain't going to explain it to me correctly anyway. But don't sit up there and let me read this transcript and seeing what they were. Not only do I read the prosecution, which we all know what they have been saying, but then we read the defense and the answers that these people are saying, and he convicted off of that. It can't go down like that. Like, I have a problem because, like, I feel like it's not about R. Kelly at this point. The reason why you guys are over here, because when you hear me reading the transcript, and you probably, if you any type of person that's not at the surface level thinker, you probably feel like me. You probably feel like, I don't like you playing me like this. I don't like you effing with me like this. Like, I don't like you feeling like you got the best of me like this. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like nobody thinking like, yeah, we fucked over him, and so what? And the world is with us, and so what? Like, I'm like, okay, the world is with you because they surface level thinkers. But some of us are not, and we're going to find a way to educate the world to tell the truth. You just not going to F with us in our face and say, fuck us. Like, I got a problem with that. I don't know about y'all. I just got a problem with it. I do. And some lawyers might say, well, you can't do anything. I'll be like, yes, we can. As citizens, we can. Because the judge said in her courtroom that she was trying to keep the community safe. Well, the community has spoken. We're the community. And he traveled all around the world, and we don't feel threatened. I don't feel my daughter's threatened. I don't feel threatened. Thank you for the super chat. You said, it's all about putting my money behind a movement. That's how things get done. They do that all the time. Let's get it. All right, Elijah. That's what I'm talking about. It takes money. But the one thing about us, you know what? One thing I like about us, let me tell y'all something. And it's basic calculation. One thing I like about us is the fact that it only takes, like, you got thousands of subscribers, right? It only takes, like, just, if you got thousands, just $1. Like, if somebody can contribute $1 a week, whatever, $5 a week, $10, you know, if you got thousands of people, that's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. And that's better than someone who has money donating a lump sum. Get what I'm saying? Like, even with a person who's rich, they only go donate a certain amount of money. And then that's going to be all they're going to donate, you know. But with us, with the little bit of money it take us, because it's thousands of us, we can donate shit for whatever we need to. Let's run this shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Like, let's run this. You know, like, it's thousands of us. If you got 5,000 people, just $1 a week, that's 5,000 a week. Bitch, we can do that for a long goddamn time. $1 a week ain't gonna fucking make my damn paycheck. I need to cut back on shit. I can't even buy soda with $1. It's $1.50 now, $1.60. So what the fuck? Like, let's get it. You can get the best mouthpiece. Like, let's get this. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's not like just him at this point. It's like you insulting black people's intelligence when you do that. When you sit up there and say we the government and they win 99% of the time, and you see the shit that they winning on, and this one of us, I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a certain type of way. I told y'all when I took that week off, I was feeling a certain type of way. Like, Now, if he was guilty and they proved some damaging stuff and the defense was come back was weak and it was just like, damn, you can't get over that. But the shit that they was saying, like, and I think that people are intimidated by the federal government. I think they're intimidated. And if I was on that jury, I'm not an intimidating type of person. Like, I'm not. Like, I don't care who come in there aggressive, whatever. I love to be the person that challenged the aggressor. I love to be the person to do that. I love to be the person that, come in there and you saying this and you guys gonna do this. I'll be like, no, the fuck I ain't. And what you gonna do about it? Like, you called me up in this motherfucker to serve on the jury. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I love to be that person. So if you have a bunch of weak people, it don't matter. I don't care about going back to my community. Like, that lets you know how much people really make a mistake. Like with Bill Cosby. People didn't follow the law. They did not know that. I told my co-host when we first came on and we were talking about Bill Cosby, and she said, well, he said he gave him credit. I said, but him giving it to him is not a crime. That's just like, I'm going to talk about Chappelle, because I know Chappelle, she's my mom. If me and Chappelle smoke weed and weed is illegal and I give it to Chappelle and she takes it, that's not a crime. I mean, other than us having the weed, but it's not a crime. Then you got her on TV saying she took 3 little small pills because she trusted him. My mama told me never to take pills from nobody. Something that I don't know what they are. I don't give a fuck what they tell you it is. Don't take them. Why your mama ain't tell you that? Like, you're not exempt from that. Like, that's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? If he said, I got some pills, you be like, oh, no, never mind. I'm good. You can say, never mind, you good. Like, why nobody have to be responsible for shit anymore? You know what I'm saying? Why women feel like if they was done wrong or they was tricked that it's a crime. It's not a crime for your ass being gullible. And one of the things that I'm back on Twitter and I don't really know how to use it, but I tweeted at Vivica Fox, and I didn't call her name. I just got my Twitter back, okay? I didn't call her all out of name. But I said, I always figured you as the down-to-earth, hood chick, professional, all at the same time. And for you to be a part of the go-along, get-along gang, and you was cool with R.KELLY at once upon a time, I find it it just shows that there is no loyalty among celebrities. Because you worried about your career and you got to be a part of go along. I don't want to be a part of that. I would be like Dave Chappelle if I was in the industry. I would say everything that you guys would want me to say. I would say everything that you wouldn't want me to say because it's my First Amendment. You couldn't silence me. You proved to him in sticks and stones when he said what he said, even with the closure. You proven everything his ass said in his comedy. Or y'all trying to take him off stream. You proving him right by doing that. I hope you guys understand. You know, you're proving him right by doing that. So the thing is, people don't even get common sense anymore. It's like having common sense is not all that common. Like, why would you do what he already know that you're gonna do? He said it in this comedy. Yeah. He talked about y'all. Yeah, y'all the main ones cancel people. Yup, you. So why would you do it when it come to him anyway? That's just dumb. Like, you just got played on your own playing field. You know, the LGBT, like he said, you can't hurt their feelings. You can't. You cannot hurt their feelings. You say anything about the LGBT, just like even with my channel. I said something about the LGBT, and I wasn't even talking bad about them. I was just talking about the controversy amongst them. Another blogger said, people just need to accept the LGBT. I didn't say I didn't. That was not what my commentary was about. That was not what... One blogger told me, no, I'm not going to say nothing about the LGBT. Oh, no. This is exactly how he was sounding. Oh, no, I'm not going to say nothing about the LGBT. Oh, no, not on my channel. Oh, no. This is exactly how he was sounding. Now, this man got the biggest mouth on YouTube. Talk about Donald Trump every chance he get. But let you ask him something about the LGBT, his ass ain't going to say shit. Not a word. And I find that to be intrigued, different, confusing. And it doesn't mean that you're homophobic if you say something about the community. People say something about the black community all the time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Junior Brown. And that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like, how is it that it's okay for us to talk about all these other subject matters, but we can't talk about the LGBT? I don't understand. And so you guys just proved Dave Chappelle right. You proved him right. You proved him right. And let me tell you, if he's any of the man that I think he is and that he's proven to be, he walked away for millions of dollars. So you can't buy him. That there is a man who stands on what he really believes in his own principles. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about that. I believe he is going to break the barrier of this homophobia that and silencing in this cancel culture. Because he's going to come out with every new stand-up skit and he's going to charge at you. All because you say he can't do it. And you hadn't proved to him why. You can't say, like he said in Sticks and Stones, you can say the N word, but you can't say the F word. Do you understand? He said in the closure, you can kill the N word, but as soon as you hurt a gay person, feelings your career over. We as the black community need to stand up. Not just for R.Kelly, but for the baby. You have a right to make mistakes, to say some ignorant shit and apologize and move on. They do it all the time when they say something about blackface, like the anchor lady did a few years back. She's always saying something. What's her name? Megyn Kelly or something? Always saying something. She apologized. She back on the air. Why is it that when black people say something, especially when it's against gays, you just cancel? Because they own everything. They own everything. But remember, we were the people who didn't support them. So they angry at that too. You got to understand that organization is angry at that. They got a little bitterness towards the black community. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about this whole community thing. And when I say the community of the LGBT, I'm not just talking about is there gay blacks. I'm talking about the community of the lifestyle versus the black culture itself. They have a problem because we were the ones held up them having these rights for so long because of our beliefs in faith. I told you that. But you guys letting them cancel your people left and right. Taking down your heterosexual men left and right. You got them having your heterosexual man in industries such as sports and in movies wearing dresses. They got a lot of power. They being appointed. They got the president of the United States going on different tours around the country to advocate for their rights. We can't get the police respect us on a day-to-day basis going to the store. Let you be a black man wearing a do-rag just going to the store, get some Skittles with a hoodie and a juice and see if somebody don't think that you should be in that neighborhood and you get gunned down and you get found not guilty. You didn't have a president going country to country or let alone city to city advocating for you. You see why I've always said we have to have cultural obligation? You have to support your own culture first. Your culture means the people with the same lifestyle, the same ethnicity, the same community. If I'm a traditional person, I'm a black person, I'm an urban person, that's our community. And what you guys fail to realize is that no matter how powerful that they are and how much money that they have, we make this bitch go round with our just 11%. We make this go round. See, the reason why I put out the petition was to show you how if we come together, we can go and we can strive for things, but we have to go and be willing to fight for it. But with that community, they got key people. They have political people. But election time, Trump ain't the only one that can be a one-term president. They kicked Ice Cube out from working with them. Wait till after the election. They still didn't. The Democrats have lied to us time and time again. And you listening to this from a registered Democrat. I'm from Detroit. I build cars here. I built cars for almost 30 years. Nobody is more Democrat than me. So if I'm telling you this, you need to take heed. So he trying to work with people, whether it's blacks or whites, he wants us to have some self-respect. He goes on Fox Soul. He goes on Fox Soul. They attack him. The women attack him. His own black women attack him. Because they down with these women liberations. He said, when you talking about Black Lives Matter, doesn't that include black women? They like, no, it doesn't. Like, I'm a black woman, and when you say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't include me. That only includes men, so why don't we say black men matter then? The shit that they spew out their mouth in the public that don't make sense because they want to disconnect themselves from the black man. I don't want to disconnect myself from the black man. This is why I'm advocating for men's rights. I don't want to disconnect myself from any man, even the white ones. But I only can talk about a black man because I'm a black woman, right? So, why is it that they attack Ice Cube on Fox Soul about Black Lives Matter, including black women? The only one agreed with him was Lisa Ray. Black Lives Matter include all us that have this skin color right here. Don't let them tell you you different from your black men. You are as one. You are as one. So they mad at us. And they hold a lot of power. They be like, oh, they got a lot of power. They'll shut you down. The gay community will shut you down. They'll take your channel. They'll do all this. That's maybe so. But where did they get it from? Where did they get it from? You know, it was our civil rights movement that got them to have the rights that they have. They piggybacked off our stuff. And we didn't mind. If you gay and you want your rights, we didn't mind. We just didn't think that you would challenge us. We didn't think that you would come and side with the feminist movement to take down our men. Because had we known that, then maybe we wouldn't want you to piggyback off of us. So what they did was they gave a lot of money to the NAACP. This is why Gerald Griggs took down R.KELLY. Now, how is it that an NAACP member helped take down a black man and violate his civil rights? How is it that that is possible? What if R.KELLY wanted to reach out to the NAACP and he couldn't do it because them the ones who helping mute R.KELLY take him down or took him down? That's a problem. This is where you come in at. Like, wait a minute, this don't sound right. It ain't got nothing to do with your ass liking him or not. Don't like him, hate him. I don't know the nigga myself. But you just can't do this shit in my face and think I ain't supposed to say nothing. Like, you just say, fuck black. We are the most disrespected people, and we help them disrespect us. We help them disrespect us. Look how quick black women would turn on their black men for $1 bill. It doesn't even matter. You got your Al Sharptons. media pimping, come out when he paid to, but he care, knowing that they just briefed him on the story prior to him coming to the microphone. I can't do it alone. We can do it together. No, they need silencing. We don't need Al Sharpton coming out for us no more when it's a tragedy. We don't need the government with a 99-cent conviction and a lot of us is in jail in jest. We need to change that. Just because they the government don't mean they right. Just because somebody takes some shit to the grand jury and they showing you evidence is one-sided, that don't mean that it's correct. You hadn't heard the other side of the story. So if you are caught as a grand jury or a jury, you need to think about these things. The government ain't always right, especially when it comes to us. We need to help lower that conviction statistics, especially when it's fuckery of the stuff that we hear. They got a 99% conviction rate. Well, we need to drop that bitch down to 90% by the end of the year. If ain't nobody dead, if it ain't no damn criminal, we need to drop that shit down. Don't feel bad, because you got so many people incarcerated that's unjust. So if we talking about some damn white collar shit, oh well, fuck it. He walked, not guilty. We need to drop that down, because that's when you take your power. If you give them everything they want, you giving them all your power. You know, black people are the most powerful people in the world. We are. We the most powerful people in the world. The only problem with us is we don't know it. We ain't confident enough to keep it. We ain't confident enough to shout it. And we damn sure ain't confident enough to show it. But we are. Just think about it. A lot of people scared of us. We can mind our own business. You got Karens calling the police on us, police disrespecting us, our own turning against us. We are the most powerful people in the world. We need to start showing it. We do things out of habit. Like, I'm guilty of that. Voting Democrat just because I'm black in Detroit, I'm supposed to. After all this of what I've seen, after engaging with the world of what I've seen, I'm going to make a motherfucker work for my vote. I'm willing to give that motherfucker over there who ain't got no endorsements a chance. I want to look and see what he got. The one over there, not the two major red and blue, not the known names, but the one over there in that cheap Kohl's suit that he got from JCPenney or Kohl's yesterday. The one over there who ain't got no money, that's who we need to direct these questions to. The one that look like us. Not that we cheap clothing, but you know what I'm saying, the working class. I want to know what your ass got to say. Them motherfuckers been talking forever. I want them to shut the fuck up. Your Democrats, your Republicans, I want y'all to shut the fuck up. I want to hear what that motherfucker to the way left got to say. The one nobody pay attention to. The one that when it come to election time, he never get a chance to vote. It's like a lot of them on the stage, and he the one who don't get no questions. We gonna turn that camera that way. And that's what we gonna spew out here. We go campaign for the underdog. I don't need no more histories. Oh, we made history. Fuck history. History ain't good for black people. So we don't need to make no more goddamn history. Whether it's a woman, black woman, fuck all of that. After Obama, we didn't have history enough. We did it. We made our stance. Now we got to make another history. Now we're going to have the first gay president. No, we ain't dealing with that. We ain't dealing with that. We want some change and some results. You got a little boy, 9 years old, a mother standing up there talking to him, well, my son want to be a girl and I have 2 daughters. And what are you going to do about her rights? You got rights. It's called the LGBT. You are part of protective class. Why is it that they have to have that question every campaign? You have rights now. Why is that a question? Why is it that police brutality is a question that is only used for political purposes when it comes to campaigning? But nobody do shit about it. Yet you liberals and you Democrats too stupid. You advocate for your Kamala Harris's and your Joe Bidens and they ain't got shit done. And you wonder why so much shooting in your neighborhood. Then you help the police out, but you talking about you from injustice and you injustice this and we fighting against injustice. You ain't fighting against shit, but run off at your motherfucking mouth. Ain't nobody set up here and donate shit to no other cause. Nobody buy shit from these damn causes. It was Spittinfire doing that shit. I'm trying to do it so other people will follow. Follow me and donate. Okay? Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Right, hold on. Because y'all need to know some things. Y'all need to know some things. Like, we got Free Purpose Pain t-shirt. Let's get the shit together. Just as much as I receive money from you guys, I give it out. I don't have to put the Innocence Project and let's donate it together on my channel, but I want to show people it's okay to donate to causes that you believe in. I support all these other channels. You see Spittinfire donating to all these black channels. I don't do it for them to do it in return or to get you. I do it to support and build ourselves, but we can't be selfish. We cannot be selfish. I don't give a damn if you have $1. 50 cents. If it take you 2 weeks to come up with $1, donate. Help your people. There's so many of them in jail wrongfully. So many. And the problem with us, and I mentioned it a few weeks ago, I told you guys, I did this video and I titled it, let me go back on my channel. I titled this video, I said, what'd I say? What'd I say? This my bro silent. Let me see. Didn't I tell y'all? Yeah, that's the one. Didn't I tell y'all it was going to happen? So I was talking about, on that video, I was talking about people waiting until the conviction happens, and now they want to say free R. Kelly. You finna get a whole lot of those free Purvis pains pertaining, and it's gonna say free R. Kelly. Nobody came out and said shit. You had bloggers going there trying to get news. You had us supporting the bloggers. You had us, some going there, some, getting the news back to you, some doing this. You had all of that. And we wait till somebody get convicted to say freedom. It's like people play games with people's freedom. We are black people. We never should play games with freedom because we ain't had it before a few hundred years. We wasn't incarcerated and we still wasn't freed. And some of y'all in the head is still not freed. Because the shit that y'all speak out your mouth. It's crazy. We got to do better. We can't wait for our men to go to jail to say freedom. We need to change these laws. We got the power to do it. We don't need to side with no LGBT community or no other community. But we do need to take a look at what Ice Cube had to say. And we need to make sure that it's not hard once a man is proven to be innocent or the doubt is significantly high, he needs to walk up out of jail. It's so hard to overturn something on our level. We got to wait till we go way to the Supreme Court, and that could be years later. And somebody's still incarcerated. That shit R. Kelly got convicted over was garbage. That was straight up garbage. And you got these big wigs out here, these big liberation movements and Fox. So all these women on these channels is part of the go along, get along gang. They got the memo. Don't say nothing good about R. Kelly. They got the memo. No. When they say something good about our black men, we gonna make them say something positive about them too. You guys have been showing us in a negative light forever. I don't care how heinous the crime is. You spend time there, show a person good, and then a moment when they turn bad, now they just make it seem like a person all bad. Then you want to silence them. Then you just cancel culture. No, we need to stop this cancel culture. That's taking away your First Amendment. I'm not going to. There are people who say, oh, we can't sing R. Kelly no more. Why? Why we can't sing R. Kelly? Why we can't sing R. Kelly? Oh, we can't sing none of the love songs. Why not? They say he was talking about the underage girls. Who says that? Who told you that? When you made your baby to him with your woman, she wasn't underage. Who told you that? Somebody telling you what to think. It's called programming. They have programmed you. It shouldn't be this easy to program somebody. And then if you can't be programmed, we're going to silence you. We're going to take away your position. We're going to take away your career. It's called bagging that person up for standing up what they believe. It's called a fucking lawsuit if you do. It's called a lawsuit. You need to get that scandal shit out of y'all contract. Because as a public figure, anybody now can be a scandal on you. So that being said, I'm going to listen to 12 Play or Sex in the Kitchen. I'm listening to all that shit. I'm listening to Leah's Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Because it is. Fuck y'all. This is my First Amendment right. I stand by it. And if you keep taking my videos down, keep limiting my monetization, I am going to contact and hire me an attorney until somebody tell me that my First Amendment right is gone. Me listening to R. Kelly is going to be a harm to me. Then we're going to have a problem. They done told us in our face, this is what we can do to you, and there ain't shit you can do about it. So I want to hire an attorney. And when I find out the price on how much it is, I will bring it to you. And not only am I going to hire the attorney, I may sought the attorney, but it's for us. Because let me tell you something. Every last one of your names is going to be on that suit. Every last one of your names. The same thing I did when I litigated with the union. Every last one. Just like with that petition, you put your government on there. Tell them you mean business. I ain't scared. Are you? All right, this is Spittinfire. Thank y'all for listening to me. Take care. Fire out.